Hello, Chicago Mike.
Looking dapper.
Okay. I dislike this massive defense bypass thing that I keep seeing. It makes me think that I'm going to be hurt a lot. There we go. Now, fire-mounted cannon filled with biochemical mass at the target. Ignores line of sight. Launch a series of biochemical shells at the target. Well, aren't you glorious? We'd have to get a bit closer with this one. We can't get any kind of cover. We're too big. Very well. Go ahead and defend. Now, they may be so big that they provide cover to our allies, which will be hilarious if that ends up being the case. Yeah, they do. I approve. Okay. Go ahead and defend for now. Not really a good place to put you. We'll push Sean forward over to here. We might be able to swing up and around. Now, let's have a look at your abilities. First, combat sims. Then, laser bombardment. Only affects ground targets. Launches a large volley of laser projectiles at the ground. Pretty close, actually. Okay. Well, I don't want to be too close, but at the same time, we will move forward a bit. We'll go into Overwatch. There we are. Quantum support nanites. Oh, really? That seems like a rather powerful ability. I'm not entirely sure I like it. Who are you going for? Stunned for 1 turn. I strongly dislike that.
Unit under enemy control.
Ah! Well. That's a rather powerful unit as well.
Operations available.
You get. Can I do anything with you at all? No, I can't. Well, epic levels of poop. Okay. Let's drop a plague bomb right down here because we're going to hit a load of people with it. Ahead. I would love it if you could do your funky thing. You can't hit them. Let's see if we can't kill you, because if I can kill you, maybe it'll give my unit back. I don't think it will, though. I suspect that might be very wishful thinking. 90%, 40. Go for it. Decent chance there. Let's see if we can't take you out. Or alternatively, kind of range now. It's very short range. Right. Well, let's first use combat stims, then go for. Sure. Let's go for you. Let's just take you out of this equation. There you go.
Enemy eliminated.
Ah, and that did free you up. Thank goodness, because I was not liking the thought of what was going to go on there. Let's get in here and eat someone. Chomp. But that's very good to know. If you kill the controller, you get the unit back. That is actually really nasty. those arc weapons. Oof. Well done on resisting the stun, but I'm getting a little bit concerned. And what are you going to do? Not again. Ah, damn it. Well, it is a thing that happened. Let's get in there, do a bunch of damage. Good, parasitic infection. Go for it. Let's just bombard that area. Got a good chance of doing some decent damage there. Or I would like it if you could use that ability to heal up my general. Don't want to lose them. For obvious reasons. Thank you very much, Paddy Wagon, for the resub there. And the Fet as well. Thank you both so very much. Right, we've got a good chance of just wiping them out. Especially with the crit.
Enemy down.
That's a good chance of finishing you off. Not as good a chance of finishing you off, though. Nice.
Down.
Can I get... Let's go for the Xeno Restoration Beam. Ah, it's not a Xenoplague unit. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Protective Growth, then. Let's get you protected. Okay, let's make a move. Decent bit of damage here. There's an enormous amount of variety in this game. Yeah, I knew they were going down, but it's fine. We drew out a weapon that could arc quite a lot of damage that I was a little bit worried about. I'll be honest. I could do a fair bit of damage there, but let's just wait to see what we can do. $30, $30. If I move forward, 35. Sure, let's go for it. Well, at least we got one hit. You could finish them off. There we go.
Down.
As for you, let's go for it. I'm glad that that cannon can actually hit air, because I was a little worried that it might not be able to. But it's very clear to me that you don't necessarily want an army full of these high units. We might actually kill it with a crit. And again. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, that wasn't so bad.
Victory is ours.
But you don't want all of just these big units because they've got big vulnerabilities in them. Okay. Jet of Dismay. Concentrating on a target, attempting to induce panic.
Objective completed.
I like it. There we go. Take rewards. You can join the group. And you can the next turn. Right, Jet of Dismay. Kind of tempted. Is that a second? Yes, it is. I mean, the Eagle Pulsar is quite powerful, mind you. How often? It can only be used once per battle. No, we'll go with the Eagle Pulsar. Alright. What are we going to do over here? This is a fairly well-leveled Vanguard area. Let's get repeated defense turrets going. I think that's, as we've seen, that is so ridiculously useful to have. We'll just leave it at that for now. 3 more turns on research, both for military and for
Objective completed.
society. Artificial propagation. We are thankful for these pods. Now we can propagate without the need for organic hosts. Grateful. Thank you. Right. They've taken that back. Fair enough. Taken that back. Fair enough. Ops ready to prime. Tell me what's going on there. I would super like to know. Okay.
Happiness event in colony.
Decent amount of energy. With the amount of happiness we've got, it's kind of crazy. Right, there we go. So, we've just got to hold on to the areas that we've got. Popular support change to approving. Minus 20% unit upkeep, plus 200 unit morale, plus 20% colony happiness income. Wow. Yeah, well, they don't like us because we're getting closer to winning. Oh, popular support are supportive. Why? That is actually really good. Oh, okay. I mean, oh. Probably what has happened is someone has gone to... well,
ready.
I would... I'm not entirely sure about that one. I think it may be because they've gone to war with me, and I have a good reason to be at war with them, but I would have thought I already had that, frankly. Alright. Let's go and pick you up. Thank you. And let's continue on our way down this direction. We want to try and get... well, I mean, we could try and take this place, honestly, but I don't think we need to. Right. What kind of units have they got? Nothing? I accept. I will take this gladly. We'll auto-combat this one. Lose anything? Nope. Nope, nothing lost. With that, we can start pressing onwards. Absorb this place. Now, I'm guessing... can't tell where their capital is, honestly. They're all fairly highly developed areas. But they've got a lot of units down here, and I dislike that, at the very least. I could wander in, see how many they've got. Still got a good group of people there. You're generally sending some people out here and there. But it's not a lot of people right now. We could drop down another spy unit over there if we really wanted to. Well, I would like it if you could come and join us at the front lines. Now then, I kind of feel that we need to get the Omega Hive. We'll get it next. We can start the work on it next turn. So we'll wait on that. So we'll go ahead and produce some more energy then. Same down here. Produce some more energy. And end the turn. We're going to get a lot of energy with this. Okay, now they've probably pulled me out. Oh no, victory in 9 turns. Sector disconnected. Discovered growth dwelling. Dwelling of Urt Sok growth mother node. Wow, adoring apparently. My lord. Over the support of your empire and your people, which affects unit morale and happiness. That is actually quite ridiculous. Relationship with Vanguard. Ah, it's probably going up because we're winning, effectively. A terrible blight is spreading through the earth, our Earths. A false symbiont has emerged, set on making us part of its corruption. Halt this plague before it consumes the planet. We'll get a wide-range mending rig Mark II. Well, I'll give it a shot, sure. Probably won't get to it, I'll be honest, but... yeah, that's fine. Continue on your way.
Happiness event
Yeah, more energy.
Happiness event
more energy. Produced a
Production
science
ready.
lab. Fantastic. Let's get a botanical garden. I think, yeah. Let's get that going. There we are. Right then. We should just be able to sweep through. We might even be able to take this while we're on our way. It's a possibility that I'm willing to have a look into. Right, with this... Let's move on down. You can sit there for now. That's fine. Bathber. Now, the question here is, what do I want to go for in terms of the win? Because we have quite a lot of option, realistically. We can more or less choose what we want. At this point, I think we're so strong that it would be really difficult for anything to actually... Actually, no, let's get rid of these. What we wanted here is the Omega Hive. Let's get that up and running. It'll take us 5 turns, or I can speed her along with 1,300. Ah, okay. Take care, Pete. Good night to you, mate. Is there anything we can do down here? Not really. Let's actually focus on generating knowledge then. Symbiotic superiority, there we go.
So the nice folks in corporate marketing forced me to change the name of my invention to the hyperstimulation beam. I wanted to call it the coffee beam. Dr. Q Tulwark, Xenocorp Innovation Team Lead.
I mean... Sure. Alright, selecting new research. Again, it's going to take us a little bit to get down there. But if we had all of our areas working on research, we'll probably get there super fast.
There is
There we go. We've got new research effectiveness. And, I mean, forced infection just sounds like such a smart thing to do. We are not evil. Our home, beyond the void. We'll get a siren for doing that one. I think so, yes. Handle, hero joined. No, I don't think we want another hero. Not right now. You can almost get there. I can't quite, but it's only because you can't fit in there. You can move so fast, though. Right, we've finished the guns. Good.
production
Good.
ready. Production
Now,
ready.
what do we want over here? You can start working on this.
Production ready.
Society research, you can help out with that as well.
Happiness event in colony.
Fantastic. And we can finally annex a sector. Okay, so what I would actually like from you then is to produce this. No, well, let's rush that one so we can get that one pretty quickly. Victory in 8 turns.
Production ready.
I mean, I'm fairly certain I should be able to give up my areas in order to prolong it so that we can do the Omega strain. But again, it'll be just waiting for 10 turns. So, we're probably going to let it roll through with what we've got. Yeah, well, I'm just going to take it. Well, auto combat, please. Hello, Deep Spit. Thank you very much for the resub there. There we go. Everyone's got a bit of a level up there. I'm not really sure what this is going to be useful for, but sure. Capture forward base. Sure. We'll just nab that. I select you. There we go. Ah, you haven't got enough movement points. Okay, this is going to be a pretty big fight down here. We're going to be pulling 2 armies into this. We're almost certainly going to win. Their general is here, basically. Yeah, let's see what we can do. This should be quite fun. Now, they're going to get the first turn, because defenders always do. I feel a large amount of disapproval at those towers. We may just win here. I'm not sure, though. If it operates on the principle that you only respawn in your capital, and we take the capital, then we win. Because we'll kill the commander and they won't respawn. If it operates on the principle that you can respawn at any place that is that you owned, then that might be a little bit harder for us. I've got a lot of firepower here that I dislike. Oh, hello. You little scallywag, you. Hiding behind me there. No. Naughty. You can't reach anymore. You could just wipe this out and wait for someone to approach so that I can try and mind control them. Now, how far out can this thing shoot? Can I select it? Whoa, that is a nasty, nasty range. I'm going to hang back. If I have to force them to come and fight me, I will. I'm not going to play on their terms. I saw how much damage I was able to consistently apply last time. I don't want to have that happen to me. For rather obvious reasons. Now, if I were to advance a little tiny bit, like to maybe here, I may be able to rocket this. Yes, go for it. Burning, excellent. Now, my sirens have fantastic range.
Enemy eliminated.
First blood. The hunter is going to have a rough time because it's a melee unit. That said, we should hopefully be able to get them to come out to melee. We'll see about that, but I'm hopeful. Damn it, I just noticed. What a horrible place for those to start. Oh my lord, that was particularly boss. Our morale is crazy high right now though, so everything is going fairly well for us. Sure, we'll hold position here. We're still healing that group. Alright, 2 cannons down here that I don't really want to play with. You're definitely going to hide for now. You can move across and just take a couple of shots at this one. You've got virtually no chance of hitting it. There's no point. Hold position. Hold position. Unlikely anything is going to approach in that from that direction in such a way that I can attack it. Still, we'll try. Right. Could creep forward and maybe take a pot shot. Alright, let's do that. No, actually no. This is the Medusa, remember, so any slain sci-fish will make that stronger over time. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That's not a biggie. I mean, it means we're now auto-flanked, but that could potentially be bad, but we'll see. Good. Ouch. Oh. Right, you're probably the one that's hallucinating. Oh, no, actually you literally turned around in order to shoot at the aerial unit behind me. I should have repositioned and shot rather than literally turned around. That was a bit of a silly move. Because that has put me in a bit of a dangerous predicament. Now you're in a good position for me to just charge in and possibly do some damage too. Oh! Wow! That was a critical overwatch. I approve. I approve quite a lot about that one. Unfortunately, we don't have Overwatch anymore, but you know how it goes. Right. Got a fair bit of cash. I'd sort of like to infect you guys. Yeah. There we go. Very little chance of doing anything to you. We'll find someone else first. You've got a good chance of doing some damage, mind. Doesn't have line of sight, unfortunately. You do have line of sight there, though, and 65 over there. Yes, please. Burning and poisoned. I think they're going to die on their next turn no matter what happens. Let's take you out.
Enemy annihilated.
If I could get over there, it would be great, but I can't. I'm a little bit concerned that I may be with... No, I'm just outside the range, thank goodness. See if we can't stack the damage here. Broken mind. Good. Not dead, but I may be... Ooh, actually. Ah, damn. Not quite, unfortunately. Well, let's use the combat stims. If we creep forward, we can get a bit of a better shot. There we go.
Enemy eliminated.
Now, it would be very nice if doing all of this meant that we would gradually get more and more damage. I'm going to have to make myself exposed, ultimately, to get a chance of hurting these guys. But if I do that, it would impact... Let's go for it. 27 and a crit. That was very nice. If I move there, I am going to take fire from that tower. Which does suck. If I move here, I'm probably going to take fire from a few places, but... 35... Sure, go for it. Bad luck. Let's try and take you out if we can. Come on, 20. No. No. No! Much sadness. So much sadness. All to take down one unit? I think not. Let's just refocus our attention a little bit. We'll use you if I have to. That being said, I could sacrifice you in a way. It seems like a piteous thing to do. Could just go for that hit. 55 there. Alternatively, I could make an approach. Sure, let's get in a little bit closer. We might be able to do a lot of damage to this structure. We can, actually. If I can remove that, I'm going to free up a lot of my ability to fight on this side. That's kind of annoying that you missed that. I will confess. A bit frustrated. I'm going to tank the hit and do the damage.
Enemy
there we go.
Eliminated.
Right, with that gone, we can operate a bit more freely here. Let's take you out. There we go.
Eliminated.
And... but... not bad. The Shield of Remorse is quite frustrating, but it's not the worst thing, really. Right. I could actually use that and just shut it down. I've only got a 47% chance of doing it. In that case, then, I think it would be better if I just moved in and then defended. Supernova, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime resub. 16 months in a row, my lord. Oh... the friendly units look like the sea creatures from Abyss. They do, actually. I hadn't thought of that, but you're quite right. They do. They definitely have an Abyss feel to them. We don't need to use that right now. I could get close and... this might work. No, no line of sight. That's a shame. Oh well. That's fine. Just hold your position then. Right. Next up. Go for it. Oh, crit. We may be able to take this out. No, we'll be just shy. Just shy. That's a shame. I'll take a bit of damage from this. Oh, actually missed. Twice. Thrice. Turret's barely worth having. See, that's the problem, is it can use those psionic abilities, and that's really annoying. Super duper annoying. Really. It is going to eat your face so hard on the next turn. Except the leathery flapper dude. Who invited this guy? Oh, that's mean. A laser pterodactyl. Don't worry, dude. We appreciate you. Oh dear. Okay. You actually just set her on fire with one shot. When I saw that crit proc, I was quite worried. But apparently no need to be. This might hurt. Yep. Now, the Medusa's going to have Eternal Rage. So it isn't a massive loss, but it's not exactly something we want to see happen a lot. I'm going to have the Siren take control of this unit. I might have the other Siren try to take control of that unit. Right, it died from burning. Oh well. Okay. First up. Sure, go for it. Now, we could quite possibly kill it with the Medusa here.
Enemy commander down.
Okay, that's brilliant. Because guess what's about to happen to you? Ah, damn it. Not quite as much as I'd hoped, actually. Never mind. Let's make this happen. There we go. That's honestly the biggest threat in their army neutralized. Handily. Okay, I want a new sci-fish. 97% chance. Yeah, we go. Good, good, good. Right. With that going on, let's start getting you guys over the other side. Because there's nothing worth you attacking over here anymore. And same for you, really. Let's get into position. Good chunk of damage there. We can take this one out. 60% chance on a 95 here. Yeah, I can't get that one to work, but... Okay, let's take you out if we can. There we go. Did that actually hurt them? That would have been hilarious if it did. I would like these ones turned into sci-fish as well, please. No, we don't have a good enough position on that one. We're going to start moving forward now and not worrying as much about the towers. You can probably finish them off. Yep. Got those arrows in there.
Enemy down.
Now, tricky part here is I could probably wipe out this tower if I really wanted to, but I'm not sure there's much reason to at this stage. I would love to try and entice you, though. Can I entice you? There's a good chance, yeah. Alright. Wow, we're going to get 3 new sci-fish units out of this. Rather good exchange, in my opinion. There we go. That flanked damage is just so lethal. We actually got a shot on it. Go for it. We're going to stay here. It doesn't really matter too much to me that that tower can attack. We could stagger them. I'm not sure there's much point. Let's get in here where it's a little bit safer for us. Got a tiny bit better protection there. Very, very small amount better protection, but it is there. I should have attacked in a different order, because if this turns around now... Oh, it doesn't. Never mind, then it won't turn to face its attacker. Some units won't. Large units sometimes don't. You can't force them to change facing based on attacking them. And I imagine that's... Well, I was going to say I imagine that's because they occupy more than one hex, but they don't, actually. So I'm not really sure what that is. Alright, on turn. There we go. Presenting themselves, ready for impregnation. Sirens are so ridiculously OP. In my opinion, they're probably one of the more dangerous of all the units. Now, I'm thinking that once we've killed all the units, we win. That might not be the case. Oh, critical.
Enemy destroyed.
Nice. Let's try and do a bit of damage here. Now, can you get in position to make an attack? You can. And that might cause them to be infected, which would give you an upgrade. Well, possibly. We haven't had luck with that yet, but we keep trying. Let's get in a bit closer. Now it's just about taking out these towers just so that they don't annoy my units. I could just walk outside their range, really, but... Sure, let's just walk straight up. Can we get into range? We can, yes. Just, but we can.
Enemy killed.
Right, sci-fish babies. Have you got enough range to do any appreciable damage to this thing? Not from here, no. But if we advance, maybe. I wonder, can we rocket? No, we wouldn't be able to rocket it on this turn anyway. Sci-fish babies. Now it's going to take them 2 turns to change faction. So we are going to have 2 turns of needing to deal with these things. Which I don't want you to be doing anymore. Unless I can get enough firepower over there to ensure that you win. I think the big thing with these is that whilst the entice isn't guaranteed, if you can get the unit next to you on your turn, then it is guaranteed you're going to infect them. As long as they're the right type of unit. That's super powerful. Let's move up. Well, you are kind of exposed there, which isn't ideal. That's nano injectors. Sure, I may as well. On defense. I could heal myself up. I could also rocket it. I'm gonna run behind this cover for now. And just bunker down. Right. They'll just run around like headless chickens for 2 turns, and then at the end of those 2 turns, all 3 of them will turn into new units. We assaulted their capital and came away with more units than we went there with. Good old soul burn. Yeah, let's go with 3 times 14.
Enemy eliminated.
Good. There's almost no point in having that do anything at this stage. Yeah, Jake Toady. The infect ability requires 3 movement points, or 3 action points. And as a result, that means that you can only realistically pull it off if you haven't moved that turn. Though, you might be able to synergize it with some of the other abilities, which might allow you to get another turn's worth of action points. But for all intents and purposes, if you can pin an enemy down so that you can move into it, so that on your next turn you can activate your ability, then that would work. Otherwise, you would need to make it come to you. Which is why they have the enticing bond, I should imagine. It forces the enemy unit to approach for 2 turns. Right, at the end of this turn, I think that's it.
Enemy subverted.
There we go. 3 new units.
Victory is ours.
I don't know if you need to fully rebuild the defensive structures.
Stands proud upon the ruins of his enemies. You subjugated this world through force, as the empires of the past did. When the dust settles, you will discover whether your cause was just, or if you merely fanned the flames of entropy.
Well, there you go. Casa Cato, 1 through force. Peace through power. I imagine Kane would be proud. Well, there we go. We won. I'm rather pleased with that. What are the victory types? There's your secret technology. So in our case, because we chose the secret technology of Xenoplague, it would be the unleashing of the Omega strain. There's diplomatic. There's colony building, from what I understand. You can win through like just basically building a better world. The diplomatic one is by reforming the star. What was it now? The Star Union, or the Stellar Union. So you basically take the old idea of like a united galactic empire, and you do that, but you do it through diplomacy. And then there's force, obviously. Okay, so we won. We had 1 assembly, 2 syndicates, and a vanguard, and of course myself, the Amazonians. We did not have a Devar. We did not have a Kirko race, though we did see their units because there were a couple of Kirko heroes and units to be found here and there. All right, symbiotic superiority. Now this is our event log. They were winning handily for so long. We really stalled. Capability. Total capability. All right, let's have a look at this. Might. It's a little bit different, but we won because we employed our units better. I can only imagine that a tougher AI would have leveraged its position much better. We didn't really fight Zetrodicus. That, I believe, was... no, actually we did fight Rebus. We crushed Rebus, but I think Rebus and Zetrodicus were at war. It wasn't until quite late that we ended up in war with Malai. Unity, we were much more united, which is interesting. And development. So it's might, unity, and development. Those are the 3 kind of main goals, I suppose you could have. Score-wise, yeah, I'm just fairly straight up. We could just go through and see the whole world. Actually, that's kind of cool. I like that. Okay. So we can see where we were initially, where the other races were setting up. That was actually kind of cool. So we could watch the whole thing plan out if we wanted to. Right. Whilst it's unfortunate that we can't zoom out any further than this, though, because that would be nice if we could see the whole map. But I'm just going to open the windows because it's super warm in here, and I'll be right back. Oh, I'll be right back again, because the moment I open my windows, a kitten jumped through. Hello. Meow. And I am back. Okay, I don't think there's much point in us watching all of this, just because I don't... If we have to move around all the time, I don't think it's going to be as useful. But it looks like we'd already lost one of the factions by this point. I took so long to really grow. I took so long. That's just me. These 2 are me. That's it. I think I stole that off of someone because they kept grabbing it and it annoyed me. I kept preparing to grab it. But yeah, okay. there we are. Wasn't too bad. In total, it took me, something like 15 hours to play through. Now, a lot of that was me just umming and ahhing over stuff and enjoying looking at things. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this.